welcome into Rebecca K Crochet. I'm Becky, your yarn host, and today what we are going to do is the Granny V stitch, and this is going to be a blanket. This is going to be a Christmas blanket. You can do this in any colors that you want. I show you how to do it with these colors, which is a variegated. So you can do it with any colors that you want. This does not take very long. This is a fairly quick blanket. I worked on this yesterday off and on while we were traveling to Oklahoma City. So that tells you it's about an hour. My trip was about an hour, hour and a half down there. And I did not work on it on the way back. I only worked on it on the way down. So this is what I got done in that amount of time. And I wasn't working on it all the time. So the yarn I am using is Premier just 1 pound. If you've watched other videos, you know I got this at Dollar Tree, and it was $5 for the pound. It is 982 yards, 898 meters, 16 ounces, 454 grams, 100% acrylic. It is made by Premier Yarns. This color is Forest. It is a 4 worsted weight, machine wash, and tumble dry and cool. It's been tested against 350 harmful substances. You can tell I've been traveling with this one. And this one was Forest. The red is called Garnet, which is this red color. And then I have just plain white, which is this one. And that is what this one's made out of. So I will show you how to crochet this. I'll start crocheting this one, which I show you the yarn with it in just a second. And then I am using a smaller hook today. I am using a I9 5.5 millimeter hook. It's a Susan Bates, of course, because that's my favorite hook. And you will also need a pair of scissors, and you will be cutting off, this is the back side, you will be cutting off every time you change colors. You will need to cut your yarn, because if you carry this yarn up to the next one, it's going to be seen. So you will need, if I carried this all the way up here, you would see it all the way through. So you're going to have to cut your yarn every time. And if I carried this one up to the next one, it would be seen. So you'll need, you'll have some ends to weave in, but that's okay. It makes a very pretty blanket. It was going to make a very pretty blanket. And I will show you my progress. Like I said, I only worked on this about an hour, and this is what I got done. Probably 45 minutes, to be honest with you, because we were traveling. So probably about 45 minutes is all I really crocheted on this. And this one is, so far, it is about 11.5 inches. Yeah, almost 12 inches, not quite, about 11.5 square. So let's get started. Okay, today I'm going to show you how to do this square. And I'm actually going to make a Christmas blanket out of this one. But I'm going to show you, because I've already started this. This is the stitch that we've been working on. This is the granny stitch and then the V stitch. And I've just done every 3 rows, and I will show you how to do that. I will show you the yarn that I was using for this one here in a second. The yarn I'm going to use is this Hirschner's worsted baby yarn. This color is, get it to focus, Raindrop. It is 100% acrylic, 8 ounces, 489 yards, 447 meters. They want an I9 hook, which is a 5 millimeter, I think. 5.5 millimeter, which is the one I'm going to be using. It's also a 4-weight, worsted 4-weight. These, I'm going to have the raindrop color. Then we're going to do sky or blue sky. And then I'm going to try it with a variegated to see if I like it, which is fluffy clouds. Now those 3 yarns come in a pack from Hirschner's, like this. They come all done together from Hirschner's. You can order them in a pack or you can order them separately. I chose to order several packs because they were on sale not too long ago. And so that's what I did. So we're going to get started on our square. And I'm going to start with the blue. I have just a small piece of the sky blue that I just cut off. I was trying a different stitch, and I will be right back. Okay, so to get started, we're going to start with a slip knot on our hook. We're going to chain 4. We're going to go back to the first stitch there, or first chain that we created, and we're going to join them together with a slip stitch. And we're going to chain 2. That counts as our first double crochet. We're going to go back into that loop, pull up a circle, or pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. We have 2 double crochets. Now we're going to do another double crochet. Then we're going to chain 1 and do 3 more double crochets, trying to work over our tail. I have my ball of blue coming at me. Then we're going to chain 1, do 3 more double crochets for a total of 4 double crochet clusters. Having problems here, hold on. Chain 1, do 3 more double crochets, snug that down from the middle, chain 1, and then we are going to attach to our second chain, or third chain, I guess, right there. Now we're going to continue on with this color. We're going to chain 2. We're going to go back into this hole that we created. And we're going to do 2 more double crochets. We're going to skip over to the next space that we have over here. We're going to skip these 3 double crochets. We're going to do 2 double crochet clusters, which is 3 double crochets. Then we're going to chain 1 in between. This is creating our corner, and 3 more double crochets. Then we're going to skip these 3, and we're going to go into the next space, and we are going to do 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 more double crochets. Then we are going to skip over the next 3, work back into this space with 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 more double crochets. Then we're going to go back into this very first one that we did, because here's where we started, and we're going to do 3 double crochets to complete our corner, chain 1 to make our corner stitch. Then at the top of this stitch we are going to join it with a slip stitch. Now we're going to repeat that across. We're going to chain 2, go back into that corner that we just formed, and do 2 more double crochets. Then we're going to go work into this space. When we're doing a granny square, we only work into the spaces. We don't work into our stitches. So now we're going to do 3 double crochets into this one. Then we're going to skip over and do our corner, because this is our corner space. We're going to do our corner here, which is 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 more double crochets. I will do that with you one more time, this side with you one more time. Then we're going to skip over and into the middle. This is our increase. In the middle of this one, we will do 3 double crochets. Skip over and do our corner, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. Now, one more. You will repeat this around 2 more times. So we have half of our block done. So we're going to go, you're going to repeat this around. You're going to do your 3 double crochets, your corner stitch, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, do the 3 double crochets here, and then I will come back and help you join it right there. Okay, here I am on the last stitch, sorry. Last stitch, we're going to do 3 double crochets, and we are going to join just like we did before with a slip stitch, but the top of this stitch, but yeah. Then we're going to fasten off, which is make another slip stitch, cut our work, pull it out, and here we are going to change colors. Now you can change colors in this corner, or you can change colors in a different corner, it doesn't matter. So I am going to go with the variegated yarn, which is this color. It's variegated yarn. We're going to see how this looks. We're going to see it together. And I'm just going to pick it up, and we are going to join with a standing double crochet. So what that is you yarn over, you poke it into any corner, yarn over, bring up a loop. You have 3 on your hook. Make sure you hold these so it doesn't slip. Pull through 2, pull through 2, and now your tail is up on top, where your starting deal is up on top. So you yarn over and do 2 more double crochets for a total of 3, if I can grab it. Nope, we're only going to do 1 more double crochet. Sorry, we're doing a different stitch here. Then in this first one, we're going to do the V-stitch. So we have our standing double crochet, a double crochet. We're going to skip this stitch, and we're going to work into this one right here with a V-stitch. And that's a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And then we are going to skip 2 stitches, and we're going to work into this one with another V-stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Now, we're going to skip 2 stitches, and you're working into the middle stitch on the top of the middle stitch of your cluster. We're going to do another V-stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet back into that same stitch, and in our corners, now we're at our corner. I'm going to pull this over this way so I can work over that tail. But in our corner right here, we are going to do 2 double crochets, not 3. Chain 1, 2 double crochets. Every other time you're going to do 3 double crochets, but when you're on your V-stitch, you only want to do 2 double crochets. Then you are going to work into this first stitch. You may have to pull that one out whenever it's your chain stitch. It gets a little bit hidden, and you're going to work into the top of this stitch right here, the top of this one with your V-stitch. Which is chain 1, or double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Then we're going to skip over to this one, skipping 2, and we're going to work top of this one, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and we're going to skip over to the top of this one, so we're skipping 2 stitches, 1, 2, and in the third one we will do another V-stitch. And in our corner, we are going to do 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, and you repeat that all the way around. Just remember that in the middle, you always work into that stitch right there when you first start. This works up very, very fast. You can do this with any size yarn that you want to. You can do it with really small yarn, big yarn, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you have the right hook size. And this creates a very nice patterned blanket. And I'm almost done, so I'm just going to sit here and let you watch me. The V-stitch goes very, very quickly. I'll sit here and let you watch me crochet. I decided I wanted to do a Christmas blanket, and I worked on it yesterday, and I didn't get it as far completed. You saw it at the very beginning of the video. I didn't get it as far completed as I wanted to. Thought I'd have it done, or almost, but we went to the city and I tried to do a video for you. Now in the end, we do 2 double crochets, a chain 1, and then we are going to slip stitch into the top of this stitch right here, slip stitch again to fasten off, cut our work, pull it out, and this is what you look like. This is what you're looking like. And now I'm going to start with this green color. You can do this with 1 color if you want to. You can do it with 2 colors. You can do it with 3 colors. I will suggest that if you are doing a blanket like I am, you probably, with variegated yarn, you do not want to do a different color every row. You want to have a little bit of a block in between. I tried it, that's why I pulled out and have these little scraps laying around. I tried it every other row, and it didn't look good with the variegated. It wasn't defined. I'll just put it that way. So now we're going to start in our corner again, and we are going to be doing our granny cluster. So we're going to do 3 double crochets. See what happens when you don't hang on to it. If you missed it, go back and rewatch it. That was a good lesson there. Okay, so I wasn't hanging on to my yarn and it got away from me. So there you go. So there's a double crochet, and do 2 more double crochets because you start with your standing double crochet. And then we're going to work into our V-stitches, into the middle of our V-stitches. So we will work 3 double crochets into this one. I know that one's pretty close. We'll work 3 double crochets into this one. And in the middle of this next V-stitch, you're going to have one that comes down. Another one, you don't work into this one, you work into the one where the 2 meet at the bottom. That's your V-stitch, not the one where there's space and it doesn't meet at the bottom. So you do 3 double crochets into this one. Skip over and see I have this leg coming up, this leg going down. This is where I want to be. And work 3 double crochets into this one. And then we have one more where it's coming up, going down right here. We want to work 3 double crochet. Nope, sorry, that's our 2. So now we're going to work into our corner. It's hard to see in the camera. You're going to have, your corner's going to have 2. So we're going to do 3 double crochets in the corner, chain 1, 3 more double crochets in that same corner stitch. My hair's falling out. We're going to skip these 2 right here, and we're going to work into this V-stitch right here. So you skip these 2 corner stitches, and you work into this V-stitch. I need to make sure I did that right on the other side. And wouldn't you know it, I did not. So we will rip this out. That's what happens when you look in the camera. Okay, so I worked into my corner stitch, and I was not supposed to. So if you did that, go back and work into this V-stitch and not the corner stitch. See, even I make mistakes. Just always go back and check. You can always rip it out and come back and redo. It's okay to make mistakes. It's, you know, you need to fix your mistakes, and it's okay, but it's okay to make them. That's how you learn. We're at our corner again. 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. And then this is our stitch. This is where we were at. This is our stitch, or our corner stitch. So we need to work into this next stitch over here with 3 double crochets. Three double crochets in this next one because we have a leg that comes up, a leg that goes down, and the 2 that come together. I don't know why that keeps coming in my... It is stuck to me. That's why it has a little bit of static electricity, and it's just sticking to me. Okay, so now we're at the next corner. And we go in here and do 3 double crochets. Chain 1, 3 double crochets. Now, I like odd number of rows. We're going to skip these 2 and work into this one. I like odd number of rows, so I do 3 rows of the 2 solid colors and 1 row of the variegated. And I did on the Christmas blanket that I'm actually showing you guys, I did 3 rows of red, 3 rows of green, and only 1 row of white in between. I'll show you that here in just a second. You can do 5 rows of the granny clusters and then 3 rows of the zigzag, but I wouldn't. I would only do 1 row of the zigzag, especially if you're using variegated or of the V-stitches. I'd only do 1. You can make it your blanket. You can do it however you want to. It's totally up to you. I would love to see pictures of your work. If you're doing these, I would love to see the photos on my community page. Would be great. Y'all can post on there. As far as I know, if you can't post on there, let me know and I'll figure out what to do. But I think it's set for everybody to post. But we're at the end, and so what we need to do is make sure that we're working over this and this. Yeah, I've got 2 right there. So we're going to work over those ends, and we are going to do 3 double crochets. We're going to join to this top stitch right here after we chain 1. Join. Now this one is just like the blue one, where we are going to chain 3 or chain 2 and work back into this stitch that we just created. And then we are going to work around with our granny stitch all the way back around again. And just do our 3 double crochets in every space around until we get to the corner, and then we're going to do, just like the bottom, we're going to do 2 double crochet or 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets around, and we're going to do 3 total of this one, and then we will switch back to our variegated. So in between each color change, we're going to have a variegated yarn in between, and that's what it looks like with the variegated. My hair is falling out, I swear. This is what it looks like with the red and the green. So I did 3 rows of red, 1 row of white, 3 rows of green. You can see 1 row of white, and then 3 rows of red. And I'll just continue out to make this a square blanket. But that is what you're looking like, and I'll give you an update probably on my community page when I get it done. I will probably, I'm shooting to have this done in the next few days, and then I'll have to work on this new one I just started. But I wanted to give you, how you just increase. You just do the same thing over and over, and you're just increasing. So I will show you what yarn I used. I showed you what yarn I used for this one. I'm going to show you what yarn I used with this one, or I've already showed you because I'm going to do the intro now. So I hope you guys like it. This is what they look like, one with solid colors, one with variegated colors. So you can get different looks however you want to do it. And I hope you guys like, subscribe, send me a comment, and hit the bell notification, and have a great rest of your day.